Sales is the fundamental of life. Sales is the fundamentals for life. Okay. And I'm coming at this video straight like that because if you don't know how to sell, then you don't know how to live life properly. Let me go ahead and explain what I mean. Okay. So, this is sales, this is life. They go hand in hand. How you sell things is the same way that you should approach life and take on life head on. All right. I started off in the auto sales business, car sales. Okay. How many of you guys are in the auto sales right now? If you're in the auto sales right now, comment something down in the comment section. But wait till the end of this video because I don't want your dopamine systems to be fried. I want you to be able to sit through this video and have a conversation with me and listen to me without clicking off this video, without scrolling down to the comment section, without checking your phone, without checking some other things and doing all of this. Why is your attention span like this? Why is your attention span the size of you? Why? Oh, I can tell you why. Because your dopamine system is so fucked. You can't even sit through and read a book without checking your phone, can't you? You can't even sit through and literally read a page out of this book without you twitching or fidgeting or doing all of that. It's because your dopamine systems are fried, bro. And that's the truth. That's the honest truth. It's because you're accustomed to this modern day living. This is what it is. You don't know how to live life properly. You don't know how to sell. Because in sales, if your dopamine system is fucked in sales, you're not selling anything. Just like in life, if your dopamine system is messed up, you're not living life properly. You need to do extra things. You need to do things out of your control just to get that sale. You need to do things out of your control just to feel happiness. I'm not going to talk about self-improvement and then sales and compare them. I'm strictly going to talk about sales. And the reason why I have this book right now, How to Win Friends and Influence People, I know there are a million people on YouTube who talk about this book. You have probably seen this book come across your timeline countless of times. And here I am, another YouTuber showing you the same book. But no, the way I'm going to be talking about this book is going to be different than anybody else on YouTube and anybody else on planet Earth. And there are 8 billion people on planet Earth. And me, I'm the only one who's going to be talking about sales and this book the way that I am. How to Win Friends and Influence People. If you finish this book, if you read this book, you're going to do great in sales because you understand that sales is literally communicating. You're not selling a product. You are selling people. And whoa, selling people, what do you mean? Shut up. Listen to me. When you're selling, you have to sell yourself. You have to sell the people. You're not selling the product, especially in the auto industry like I talked about earlier. The car is going to sell itself. But you have to make people trust you and believe you so they can make that purchase. A car is the second biggest purchase other than a house that an average human being makes. And you need to influence them in a way where they feel calm and peaceful when they're making that purchase. Right? So the reason why you should learn sales is because it's going to change your life. Sales is going to change the way you think. Sales is going to change the way you communicate. And sales is going to change the way you move. Your action is going to be different because of sales. Right? I can go and read any page off this book right now. I'm not going to though, because this book is not the reason why you're here. The reason why you're here is you want to know the reason why you should learn sales, right? A lot of people in this world, a lot of people on this planet Earth do things. They work hard when they don't have to. But the only reason that they do work hard is because they don't have the proper skills and the knowledge in sales. Because if you did have knowledge in sales and you knew how to sell, then you would literally be talking to yourself like, why am I still working countless amount of hours when I can sell? When I can sell and make money and make profit. I sell Corvettes. Corvettes. Those nice, the cars that kind of look like Lambos but are cheaper than Lambos. Yeah, Corvettes, Chevys. I used to sell Hondas. Easiest thing to sell on the planet. I can sell a Honda to anybody. Chevys are different, but the way you approach it is the same. The way you greet people is the same. The way you make a person feel. And I'm not trying to sound evil because you can use sales in the most evil way possible. You really can. Just like the book 48 Laws of Power, if one reads that book and understands it and gains power from that book, they can use it for evil if they choose to. Just like in sales, you can use sales for evil if you choose to. But if you are a child of God, that I know you are, but recently you have not been a child of God because you are degenerate, you're a disgrace to your ancestors and to your family because all you do is just not take action. You just watch videos all day, but you don't take any action and you don't implement the knowledge. So you're a disgraceful piece of shit. That's what you are. But anyways, if you were a child of God, then you know that, I'm going to use sales and I'm going to use these tactics for the greater good, to help people, to influence people and lead them towards the right path. You see why you should learn sales? You should learn sales because it's gonna literally take you to places where you thought that you would never go to. It would take you to places where you thought that, yo, I never thought that I could get to this place. Never thought that me could be here, but now I'm here. I never thought that I could do that. But guess what? Sales is what's going to lead you to it. I had a friend, he used to trade Forex with me. I used to post on my story because I trade Forex too. I used to post on my story of me in the car dealership and everything. And he got inspired by that and he got into the car business as well. And now he's chilling. I'm not telling y'all to join the auto business. You can join anything. You can sell your own product. You can sell you. You're probably going to be the one that gets into sales and then sell your fucking soul because you don't know how to use it properly. Because you don't have any respect for yourself. Because all you do is just watch porn and jack off and smoke weed. So how can I respect you? How can I respect you if you do that every day? However, back to the topic of sales. Sales is going to fundamentally change your mentality, change your mind into something and give you great perspective on how money works. You get into sales, you realize that, yo, you don't need to be working all these hours. You get into sales, you get into investing. You get into investing, you get into real estate. You get into real estate, you get into different ventures. You get into different segments of businesses. You learn how to, you buy that book. You learn how to talk to people in a way that, so you learn how to talk to people in a way that's so clean and friendly and calm and make people feel so appreciative that they're willing to just give you money for your product. You learn that in sales. You learn how to influence people into doing something good. But if you use it for the bad, because you're a degenerate piece of shit bastard who doesn't amount to anything, because all you do is not listen to your higher self and all you do is just slack off all day, every single day, and have no purpose in life, you may use it for the evil. But if you do, you know God is always watching. Your ancestors are always watching, and you will be punished if you use it for the evil. Sales will change your life. And if you're young, in your 20s. Maybe you're 16. Maybe you're that 13-year-old kid who's a millionaire. All because you got into sales and you learned how to talk to people properly. Not talk to me. You don't need to talk to me. You can talk to me when you start taking action, my friend. And the first thing that you can do to take action is to hit that subscribe button. Because you know my channel is bringing you great value, bringing you great fire and anger and volatility that's going to help you spike up and reach all-time highs that you have never reached before, that you crave so desperately within yourself that you want to reach these new heights. But something is just blocking you. This is that something that's blocking you. This is you. This is that wall. Try to get past it every time. It's blocking you. It just keeps blocking you until you make that change. And you listen. You have 2 ears and one mouth for a reason. And I learned that in sales. Until you listen, then what happens? You take off. And when you start taking off, sacrifices need to be made. Always sacrifices need to be made. And you're telling me you're not willing to sacrifice the one thing that's killing you, the one thing that's making your growth slower and slower day by day. You're not willing to sacrifice that for the greater good so you can take off and become the best in the planet? Or do you want to continue being a small fish and get eaten by the piranhas out here? Because the folks who listen to me and take action are the piranhas. You are the small fish and you're just getting liberated. You're just getting eaten, blood in the water. Oh, the sharks, they're our best friends. We swim with the sharks. And anything that gets in the way gets eaten. Piranhas, take action. Don't be a small fish out here. You know you amount to something so great. But here I am telling you amount to nothing because you don't take action. The reason why you should learn sales is because sales teach you how to take action. You have no choice but to take action in sales. So if you're not taking action in sales, then you starve. You don't make money. There's no food on the table. You starve, you die. You get rotten if you don't take any action in sales. That's why you should learn sales. There's a million reasons why you should learn sales. But if you didn't learn anything from this video, then take one thing out of what I'm about to say. In sales, you will learn how to become the best of the best because you have competition. You will learn how to become the best. You will learn how to become like a piranha and eat all of these small fishes out of the way and get what you want and feed your family. You will learn that in sales because in sales, in the beginning of sales, you will see all the hardships. And if your management is good enough, they will teach you and they will lead you the way. And me personally, the best way I learned that was through auto sales. I was the youngest one in auto sales, the youngest kid in there, salesperson of the month. Because I listened. I used my 2 years and I listened and I talked less. I didn't talk that much. All I did was listen. And I incorporated it and I implemented it. But you got 2 years and you got a big ass mouth. Because you don't know how to shut up and listen. And all you have to do is just listen and take action, my friend. And you will get there. Learn sales. I promise you it's going to change your life.